Okay, fine. I'll give you my 2 cents. Okay, so last week I told y'all that President Biden is now the keynote speaker at the SHRM conference, which is later this month. But they announced Jason Sudeikis was taking over for Bradley Cooper, but Jason Sudeikis is still showing on the agenda. So I guess this is a different keynote. I don't know. Okay. SHRM yesterday put out this. It's 5 slides. I'll go through them all. Essentially scolding us, people, reacting to Biden being the speaker. So let's take a gander. At SHRM, our work has always been rooted in 2 unshakable pillars. 1, policy over politics is how we move the world to work forward. And in case y'all forgot, Johnny C. Taylor and Donald Trump like this. But also SHRM and Johnny publicly congratulated Donald Trump when he won the most previous election. But it's not about politics. Okay, I feel like you need to see my face when I read this next one. Civility is not an option, it is essential. Following our announcement that President Joe Biden will keynote SHRM 2025, we've seen a flood of reactions. While diverse perspectives are welcome, we are disheartened by the tone and tenor of many comments. Civility was lost. According to SHRM's latest civility index, y'all made that up, 8.3 million acts of incivility occur every hour, which is really fucking sad and fucked up. Many driven by political tensions, which was exactly my point the last video I made about them having President Biden. I would love to hear President Biden speak. I just don't know if this is the right time. But in the workplace and in society, we must do better. We must choose our words more carefully. We must carry our actions forward with greater respect for one another. Agree. There's a caveat. In the caveat, sure. Sorry. Hosting President Biden is not about politics. Are you sure? It's about hearing from someone who has held one of the most consequential leadership roles in the world. Only 45 individuals in history have carried the title President of the United States, and just 4 former presidents are living today. That's not politics. That's an opportunity for perspective. Since 2022, we've welcomed President George W. Bush and President Bill Clinton to the SHRM stage, which actually 2 years ago, I also did a video about them having Bill Clinton. I questioned Bill Clinton as a speaker 2 years ago because of what occurred while he was in office and how it was a really fucked up use of power. And I would rather hear from Monica Lewinsky than Bill Clinton at an HR conference. I know he's a former president. That's great. We look forward to learning from all former presidents as schedules permit. Great. So they're going to try to get Donald in a couple of years. Their stories, insights, and reflections on leadership offer powerful lessons for all of us, no matter their political affiliation. We all recognize the critical role a leader plays, whether that's a CEO, a coach, a teacher, or a president of the United States. This isn't about the side of the aisle a leader comes from. It's about the universal truths of leadership they share from their unique point of view. Last slide. As workplace leaders, we won't and don't have to agree on everything. You don't have to agree with President Biden or any speaker on the stage. In fact, respectful disagreement sharpens our thinking. Okay, Mom. But we can reject the impulse to demean, shame, or vilify. We must model the behavior we want to see in our workplaces, our homes, and our society. Let's bring civility back, because how we work together and how we talk to each other on social media and in real life matters. I don't know why y'all wanted to know my thoughts, but here are my thoughts. Some of the comments under the original post on SHRM about announcing President Biden were unfucking hinged. And truthfully, it's scary to know that some of these people are HR professionals. You can't tell me that SHRM did not anticipate any of the reactions that they received. Like, I don't believe you. I call BS, sorry. Also, just a few things to remember about SHRM, y'all. Please keep in mind, SHRM has active discrimination cases, plural, right now. where Johnny C. Taylor is mentioned in them. And don't forget that when Donald Trump came out and said that we're no longer supporting DEI, DEIB initiatives, SHRM, which is the largest human resource professional organization, was quick to come out and be like, us too. And they dropped the E.